Okay, what is going on, Pisces? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct as usual. This is going to be your general reading for the month of October that we're hopping into now to give you more clarity about the month of October moving forward. Hopefully you guys are doing good out there, having a good day or night whenever you're watching this video. I'm shuffling for you right now, and then we're just going to hop in. But Fish Gang is in the building. Pisces Nation is in the building. I feel like it's definitely been forever since I talked to Pisces. Like, what's going on with you guys? It feels like it's been forever. I don't know when the last reading was. So I was like, let me get this out to Pisces today. Sorry for the delay with your reading too, because we are a little bit behind for everybody's reading in the month of October. I had to kind of like charge up to come back out with the reading. So hopefully you understand, Pisces. I know you guys understand, like, definitely. My soul family. All right, so let's see. We're going to pull some cards for you, and then, wow. All right, you guys have, like, court cards coming out. Wow. let me pull one more for you, Pisces. All right, so let's just hop into it. So starting off, we get, like, three people that just came out. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Let me show it to you guys. I mean, this almost like never happens in a reading. So, Pisces, either in the month of October, you're dealing with three different energies, possibly, or you're the Queen of Cups and you're dealing with two other energies, maybe teaming up and collaborating for something, possibly, or this is you kind of taking on these three different aspects, right? And for a lot of you guys, I don't know, I'm kind of picking up that it could be the latter. It could be that you guys are kind of going or snapping into chameleon mode a little bit and wearing a lot of different hats at once, because I know Pisces can definitely be like a jack of all trades. And Pisces is also the chameleon of the zodiac. So with all three of these queens coming out, some of you guys could just be morphing and taking on different roles in the month of October. Um, the Hangman came out right after that. So your energy comes out after these three queens. So this is kind of what I'm getting, Pisces. You could kind of be hanging in suspension, or feeling like you're kind of like in limbo, but really you could just be like, I don't know, taking on a lot of different forms at once. This is kind of what, let's get more energy on this, Pisces, because that's weird for the month of October. Some of you guys are, I'm just really picking up the chameleon energy. Like, you're taking on different forms in order to pull off different things. It's like you can't be one way when you're doing this, and you can't be this way when you're doing that. So, you may be wearing the Queen of Pentacles energy when it comes down to getting your money, when it comes down to, creating security for your life and creating that material wealth for your energy. This is a multitasker. You may be taking on the Queen of Swords energy when it comes down to making decisions about your direction, or being rational about, what's happening in your reality, right? This could keep you grounded mentally. And then we have your own energy, the Queen of Cups, coming out, which may mean that you're also in tune with your emotions in the month of October, right? But it's coming out very balanced here, because there are three different energies, and the only other one that we're not missing, or that we are missing, is the Queen of Wands here, the fire element. But let's keep it moving. So the Death card comes out, right? So there definitely is some sort of metamorphosis or transformation that is taking place with you this month, Pisces. And you may feel kind of like you're under the weather, or in suspension, or kind of like in limbo, or possibly in like a certain type of slumber or sleep. I'm kind of picking up for some of you guys, but this is also a very subconscious type of energy. So I just really pick up that a lot of Pisces may be very subconscious moving into October. Okay. And your subconscious, mind is really morphing you into these different energies at one time. It's like, I don't even know. I'm going to get more energy on it, but it's also like transforming you, So I feel like some of you guys could be going through multiple transformations at once in the month of October. I don't know if this is planetary, um, or if it's just energetically where Pisces is, but there is a work in progress that's happening with you. Eight of Pentacles. And for the most part, it's hidden to, the surface, to the conscious world. This is something that's taking place on a very deep subconscious level, which is why we have the Hangman here. But something, it's like you're building something, Pisces, in your subconscious mind with the Eight of Pentacles. This could go pretty deep. And as you're building, it's like you're moving through these different versions of yourself. And men, if you're out there watching, these queen cards are just, energies. They're not gender specific. But I do feel like Pisces, it's like almost like some quantum leaping that could be going on. Some of you guys could be drawing energy from your past lives in the month of October and really morphing those or integrating those into one. Because I really picked this, all three of these people being you. I picked that up as kind of being your energy, Pisces, but it's almost like what you can do. Because Pisces does possess all of the 12 zodiacs, you know, inside of one house, the 12th house, the ending. So you've already lived a life where you were the Queen of Pentacles and you were the Queen of Swords, right? It's like, and now you're the Queen of Cups, but you can draw energy from all those other worlds that you've already passed through, Pisces. So for some of you guys, it's almost like you're pulling energy from your past lives and you're bringing them into the present world, and it's almost like it's bringing a lot of clarity in, but there's also this very deep subconscious thing that's happening. um and for most of you Pisces that I'm talking to, I feel like you've been doing this your whole life. Like you've been able to morph into different type of energies and take on different energies whenever you are presented with a different scenario, whenever you're presented with different challenges. The fish can morph, okay, and take on different forms. But there's something that's happening in the month of October where it's like you may consciously be becoming aware of this subconscious morphing that you've been doing your whole life. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting so far, Pisces. So let's get a little bit more. This is interesting. Um, the Emperor comes out. What else? The Empress comes out. This is a wild reading already. And the King of Swords, you just have full of people. So for some of you guys that are not really taking on this morphing quality, then you just have like a lot of different people in your world in the month of October. This could be a time where a lot of people are just drawn to your energy. You're having to deal with a lot of different people. I'm picking up the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords is here. So there could just be a lot of people in your energy happening. But at the same time, in the middle of it, we have the Empress and the Emperor energy. So for some of you guys, this could be a match that's coming through when it comes down to something romantic. This is always a couple, they're counterparts, the Emperor and the Empress. And this is a power couple type of vibe. It's like two people that are on the same level, that have the same amount of high value, and then they're coming together to form a kingdom or an empire, right? These are two rulers. So for you Pisces, you could be attracting your emperor, or if you're a guy, you're attracting your empress in the month of October. And for some reason, for some of you guys, you may have options when it comes down to the month of October, when it comes down to romantic offers. And somebody else I spoke to about this too, I think it was Gemini. I talked to them about having like a number of options that will be coming through. The same thing I feel like is happening for you too, Pisces. But yours is happening a little bit differently because you're taking on so many different roles. It's like you're putting on so many different hats from what I'm seeing in the month of October. You may really feel like you're just morphing into different people. Now, I don't really feel like you're having an identity crisis or anything like that. This is on a more deeper subconscious level. It's like you're morphing into different energies. and you're like playing roles here, or something could be coming to the forefront about the roles that you play with the people that are in your life in some sense. But I do feel like you have some sort of like counterpart energy that's coming your way too. This is very like twin flamish. I don't know if this person is the possibly the person that's making you kind of realize this about yourself, that you can play different roles or you can morph into different energies at will. Um, but this connection could have something to do with that. All right. After that, the King of Swords comes in. So this could be somebody else in your energy. It's like, it's a lot going on, Pisces. So I don't know if this is going to be a long reading or not, but we have to get clarity on what's happening here. All right. So let's break this down for you, Pisces, and we're going to do this reading like the long way. We're going to tap into these energies. So let me tell you what I got so far. For your first set of cards, right, we have the Eight of Pentacles, with the Hangman and the Death card, and we're going to clarify that. We also need to clarify these three queens: the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles, and then the Empress and the Emperor. All right, so I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot to clarify for you guys. All right, universe. So I'll get some clarity for this first set of cards. The Hangman comes out again. All right, so I'm really picking up that when it comes down to this metamorphosis that you're going through, it's a very deep energy that you're tapping into in the month of October. I don't know what it is about Libra season or October. It could be, the whole like Halloween type of energy and everything that goes on spiritually with this shift that happens in October. But something here is changing on a very deep level for you guys, Pisces. Something here is transforming or taking on a different form here. So if you're feeling like you're kind of just like in a sleep or slumber or slump, or you're like in limbo where nothing is really happening, or you don't have the energy or drive to do anything, this is because you're having a very deep transformation here. And the other card that came out was the Father of Wands here. You could be gearing up for something subconsciously to take action on a conscious level. Because after this transformation is done, after you kind of like morph into all these different energies, I feel like you come out as this Father of Wands energy. You're ready to take action. You're ready to strike. You're ready to, push something into motion or create some sort of momentum in your life after you've had a certain season of pausing here. Excuse me, Pisces. So that's kind of what I'm getting from there. We'll get more information on that. The Queen of Cups is here with the Queen of Swords. We have the Mother of Cups that comes out for um, the clarity on that. So once again, the Queen of Cups comes out again, right? And so Temperance also comes out with that energy, and I feel like this is definitely what's happening. A lot of these different forms that you can take on, that you can kind of shift into, Pisces, or a lot of your past lives that you can draw from, I feel they are being integrated in the month of October. Okay, and it could come in the form of shadow work, because with the Mother of Cups here, I feel like she is kind of like in the shadows a little bit, or in her subconscious energy, this Mother of Cups. But I feel like all of these different energies are being integrated into this lifetime for you, so that it brings in a more level of balance here with the Temperance energy. This is the balancing of your gifts, I feel, the balancing of your psyche, the balancing of your shadow, and also your karma that's connected to these past lives. All right. So this has been a work in progress already with the Nine of Wands. Like I said, some of you guys have been able to shift and morph for your whole life. But in October, you have something here that's coming full circle, that's coming to a completion with the 9 of Wands here. It's like some of you guys are coming to a place where all of these different energies that you're able to morph into are being integrated into one, and there may not be a need to kind of shape shift and morph anymore, because you're it's like you already hold these energies together in one, if that makes any sense. This is this reading is a little bit different, so if it doesn't make that much sense, I mean, I can understand, Pisces, but I feel like if anybody gets this type of message, it's going to be Pisces. So for the Empress energy and the Emperor, we come out with a 10 of Swords. That's clarifying that. And the Magician. So with the 10 of Swords here, if this is a divine connection that's coming through, I feel like a lot of the obstacles that have gotten in the way of this, or a lot of the lessons that you had to really learn in order to get to this point, are really being wrapped up in your life. Because to be honest, Pisces, I feel like when it comes down to this divine connection, a lot of you guys have been manifesting this for a while. And so this transformation that you're going through on a very deep subconscious level, although it's for you personally, it also is the precursor to bring you into this space of this divine connection, okay? And because you guys have been attracting this divine connection, manifesting it, doing your manifestation work, however you do that, Pisces, a lot of you guys like just astral travel or quantum leap in order to get what you want. It's like Pisces is a true mystic and magician. So, but in order for you to bring this manifestation of this divine partnership into union or connect with this individual, I feel like there's something here that you're closing out. There's a chapter of your life that you're closing out with the 10 of Swords. Okay, which is why you have these different energies all being called in. You know, it's like all of the different aspects of yourself, the different lives that you've lived in past lives, are being called back into one, because for some reason they could have been scattered at an earlier time in your life. So it's a certain end of a chapter, an end of a cycle for you. This is a certain level of maturation or maturity that's coming in for you in the month of October. And I feel like it is due to this manifestation, but it's also a level up in the type of spirituality that you're working with, Pisces. Some of you guys are tapping into the next level of spirituality. Some of you guys are becoming enlightened on higher levels of consciousness, okay? So this is another awakening that you guys are going through. And I feel like for a lot of Pisces, you've been waiting for this, because the Hangman pops up so many times in this reading. I feel like you've been waiting for this transformation. You've been waiting for this next plateau, this next awakening, this next level of information that was going to come in. And in October, I feel like you're definitely finding that information. But it's happening on a very deep subconscious spiritual level. It could be happening on a conscious level too. Like I said, you guys are conscious of this. But you are going to be stepping across a certain threshold, okay, and completing a certain cycle of your life, especially when it comes down to your spirituality, that you don't have the need for anymore. There's something here that you're going to be kind of like outgrowing and throwing away, that has something to do with spirituality and the way that you've been working your magic. Some of you guys are just graduating into this next like phase of spirituality. It's like some of you guys are becoming like, wizards, or like a sorcerer supreme type of energy, like a master. That's really what I'm picking up. And so for where you're heading, Pisces, for some reason I'm just getting that this divine union that's going to be coming into your world, and it may not happen in October, but I feel like something is being unlocked for you in October, to where you're moving closer to whoever this is going to be an important connection that comes in. It's like it's connected to your purpose, to your path. It's connected to this new level that you're unlocking for yourself. And it's like, for some reason, you're going to need this other person to move to the next level of manifestation, or the next level of your mission, your soul mission here. Now, it doesn't have to be something that's romantic, doesn't have to be. It could be more of a partnership, but for the most part, I feel like this is something that's happening on a more romantic level. But that's just the surface level of what this connection is going to be about. Okay, this is definitely a spiritual connection that I see coming in for you guys. And Pisces, it's a lot going on for you. It's a lot happening in the month of October. Let me clarify the King of Swords here. Okay, the Five of Cups comes out for the King of Swords and the Six of Cups. So there could also be somebody in your energy, Pisces, in the month of October that has a certain level of regret about what has happened or transpired with you guys in the past. This person is kind of crying over spilled milk. This person is thinking about you a lot. They have these deep memories about you that they can't really let go of. It's like this person views you as their soulmate. Six of Cups energy comes out. This King of Swords, whoever that is. So it could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. But I do feel like this person is kind of caught up in their mind about this connection or relationship that they have with you. But this seems like someone else. It's like, this seems like it's somebody from your past here with the Five of Cups. But it doesn't seem like this connection right here. Not from what I'm picking up. This seems possibly like somebody that you haven't met. This emperor or this empress that's coming in that you have been manifesting for sure. But the arrival of them coming into your world is at the same time closing out a very, very major cycle for you, where it's like you're having to take on a different form in order to really operate in this brand new cycle. And this is why I feel like you have so many of these energies coming back to you. Yeah, because for some of you guys, I'm just really picking up like on a lot of past life energy that you're beginning. It's like you're being able to start to tap into, Pisces. And I could have talked about this in a previous reading for you guys like a long time ago or a couple of months back. When I was talking about a quantum, I think I talked about quantum leaping. And if you want to check that reading out, you can go back to that. I think the name of it was Quantum Leaping. But here it's something else happening here that I kind of sense for you, Pisces, that you're tapping into. And I can't even put a finger on it. It's like how complex that this is happening, but also very simple at the same time. But it's so layered is what I feel here. And the only thing that I really can sense is that it's almost like somebody who's doing a past life regression, where you're going back and you're connecting with who it is that you were in your past lives. This could be really happening all in your sleep. A lot of you guys that are having these very vivid dreams, and you're like, they seem so familiar, or they're so lucid that you're just like, wow, and you remember them. It could be happening in the dream space because, like I said, it's something that's happening on a very subconscious level. But it's also being made known to you on a conscious level too. But I feel like the conscious level just comes through in a different way. All right. But the transformation is happening on a subconscious level. Okay. Let's get more energy for this. This is very, very interesting. You know what? I'm going to go into the Rider-Waite so I can see what else is happening for you guys. 24 minutes in. This is definitely a spiritual reading for Pisces. Okay. Yeah. Yep, not surprised at that card. The Lovers came out. Yeah, the World came out. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. So definitely, as I was saying, right? This it's a divine counterpart that's coming into your world, Pisces. It definitely could be happening in October, but it's like it's so much that comes along with this. It's like it's crazy what I'm picking up. Um, the way that you're shifting in order to bring this in, it's like some of you guys are taking on a form that you have never took on before, because it's going to be a combination of all of the different forms that you have taken on before, like even in this life, but definitely in past lives too. Um, and it's like once you come into this divine connection, I don't know which one is happening first, like the transformation or the divine connection, but they are synonymous, because this Lovers card that's here is definitely bringing you into a new world, okay? And a deep level of transformation. Like I said, you're stepping in across the threshold. You're stepping into a space in your life that you haven't stepped in before, especially if you're resonating with this message. Um, and at the same time, it's like you're being teamed up with this individual that I kind of sense, this lover, this divine counterpart. Yeah. And for some of you guys, maybe you do know them, possibly, but I just feel like it's a very new energy. Um, but it's like there are major transformations that are happening in your life and in their life, and it's like for some reason you guys are meeting up and finding each other in some sort of way because of these major shifts that are happening subconsciously. So this is something that is just happening to you. It's coming to you, Pisces. It's not really anything that you're having to look for or find, is what I feel. It's just like you're being divinely guided to whoever this individual is. Okay? Because you're taking them into a new world, and I feel like they're taking you into a new world. It's like something here is about to shift. So, Seven of Pentacles came out there too. And so I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, this has been a little bit of a weight when it comes down to not only attracting this divine partner, but also coming into this space where of spirituality that you've kind of been waiting for, but you haven't known what you've been waiting for. It's like it's been very subconscious. You've known that there's something within you that it's like another piece of the puzzle that kind of has been missing in some sort of way, is what I'm sensing, but you didn't know exactly what it was. But now in the month of October, it's like you're being shown what this is, and it really feels like another layer of spirituality, like that you're tapping into, another awakening that you're tapping into, and something here is coming online for you. Something here is activating, but it's also activating your divine partnership. Definitely. And this is kind of deep, Pisces. I feel very strongly about these energies. So report back to me and let me know like what this is about. Because I mean, I've been talking to you guys the whole month of 2020, and we've been speaking so much about how Pisces has not been in a space of emotions and lovey-dovey and romance and like looking for somebody. It's like you guys have been building and working on yourself and working on your finances and thinking long term and building. But it's like this month your somebody here is like your match. Like you have met your match. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. And there's two things going on at once. It's like you have this deep transformation happening, and then you also have this union that's taking place. All right, so yeah. Ten of Swords comes out again. All right, so definitely this is the end of a cycle of your life. I talked about this already. Something here is being closed out. You're receiving closure um, for something that goes back very, very deep, possibly in your past. This cycle that you've been connected to on a very subconscious level is really closing out. Like it's just done. So there's a lot of this energy happening in the month of October. Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, surrendering, you know, just because there's a lot of energy work that's being done on you, is what I feel. It's like this is not anything that you're even doing. It's like all you need to do is take a nap, Pisces, like, because you have these universal energies that's here really operating on you in the month of October and making these major shifts and changes to disconnect you from a certain way of being and operating, you know, that you've been accustomed to, or you've, grown comfortable with for a long time. But now you're having this death and this rebirth, right? Going back to the death card, and you're transforming and taking on a different form once you come through this operation. Okay? And whatever is happening is attracting whoever this person is that I keep seeing. The Queen of Swords comes out too, so for some of you guys, you could be running into, it could be an air sign possibly, but with all of these different signs coming out, you don't have to, like, you're not stuck to just one sign of who this could be. Pisces, it's like you have the King of Swords and you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Almost everybody is here except for fire. So it's like this could definitely be your energy after you take on this whole transformation to Pisces, the Queen of Swords, where you just become very, very direct when it comes down to where you're heading, and you cut out a lot of different distractions. It's like a mental clarity is really coming into your world, is what I feel here. And this to me connects with this new spirituality that's coming into your world. It's like you become very, very clear on where you stand with your spiritual walk and the spiritual journey that you're on, or you're getting more information to go further and deeper into your walk. Okay? So yeah, Pisces, I think I'm gonna leave it right there for you guys. We're 32 minutes in. I know it's we were like getting deeper and deeper, but I just for the sake of time, I'm gonna kind of like cut it off right here for you guys. And let's pull a fairy card and see what the fairy card is saying. Seven of Summer came out for you guys as the fairy card. All right, it says, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So yeah, this to me, because this is like Seven of Cups type of energy with the Seven of Summer coming out, I feel like this is these are all the different energies that are coming in at once for you, like different aspects of yourself that are all coming in. And so you may feel a little confused, Pisces, or you may feel like, I'm even picking up for some of you guys, it's like you have some of your like different phases that you went through on your spiritual path that you kind of like outgrew, and but they could have been attached to certain shadow energies that you kind of carried. For some of you guys, you have some of those like energies coming back into your world, so you may feel a little confused as to like what's happening. You're like, wait a minute, like let me give you an example. Like, let's just say if you used to be like a smoker, like you used to smoke cigarettes before you started your spiritual path, and then all of a sudden, like in October, you just like you've been not smoking for a very long time, and you just like been in a different place of consciousness, so you haven't needed to smoke. But in October, you may just like feel the need to like smoke. Like, wait a minute, like I want to have a cigarette. It's that type of energy, but it's not coming to stay. It's like I just keep feeling this energy of all of these different aspects of yourself being pulled back in. And so it comes along with a lot of kind of like confusing energy too with the 7 of summer. But it's all going to make sense is what I feel by the end of October, because you're going to morph into this brand new energy. It's like, so it's hard for me to explain it. I feel like you guys are just going to be experiencing it. So it's a little different to experience it and then to try to explain it or put it into words. But hopefully I did an okay job for you guys. I'm going to wrap it up right there. If that did resonate with you, let me know about it in the comments for sure, especially with this one. And you can subscribe, like, share the channel if you're brand new here. Also, check me out on IG at chrisanthony14lbs. Chris Anthony, 14 pounds. And if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can book that in the description of the video below. It'll have all the details about how to book. All right. Until the middle of December, the middle of October. I will see you guys later, Pisces. All right.